Bill Walton was much more than a great basketball player. He was a great man and a great San Diegan. This is Dr. David Chow, Sports Injury Central. I'm lucky in my life and my family to have to know Bill and his wife Lori and his family son. He truly is a San Diego legend and one of a kind. Great sadness to hear of his passing. Just wanted to share some stories of how different that he was. I know there are a lot of tributes out there. He has to be one of the greatest San Diegans ever in the sports world. Even though his career really wasn't played in San Diego for the most part, he's a legend everywhere. But in San Diego, he was really part of the fabric of the town, up there with Junior Seau and Tony Gwynn, some other greats who were lucky enough to play their careers in San Diego. Bill was a special guy. He made everyone feel very, very comfortable. Everyone knew who he was, imposing figure, 7-footer, redhead, but he made everyone feel comfortable. He would sit down and talk to you at eye level, and that's what made him special. In some ways, his character is very like that of the late, great Junior Seau, where he made everyone at ease with him and made you feel very important. That's what made Bill Walton so special. Not just his basketball greatness and career, be it UCLA, Portland, the Celtics, you name it, etc. Couple of quick memories of Bill. Those of you in San Diego who got to know him know he never went anywhere without his chair. The guy's too tall to sit in a regular chair. It's like my sitting in a kindergartner's chair. So he'd bring his Hallmark chair to all charity and special events. He'd post up and sit down and talk and take pictures with everyone. Real conversations, not just hello here and there, but real conversations. And that's what made him and Lori special. Lori would be at his side, his wife. That Hallmark chair is one of the things I'll remember about Bill Walton. Another thing I'll remember about Bill Walton is how selfless he always was. When we started Taste at the Cove, this charity event for San Diego Sports Medicine Foundation, we were raising money for kids without insurance for free surgeries. Single parent mom, high deductible, or works as a waitress, no insurance. Kid needs surgery, we would do the surgery and programs for free. And we would always have an honoree. I can't tell you how many times we approached Bill Walton about being the honoree. The honorees were everyone from Junior Seau to Tony Gwynn to Trevor Hoffman to Tony Hawk to Marshall Falk to LaDainian Tomlinson. You name it, some of the real greats of San Diego. Even Rod Laver. Bottom line is, Bill always said, no thank you. He did not want the spotlight. He wanted it on others, and we asked him at least a half a dozen times and said, look, it'll help us raise money, and he always politely declined. But you know what? He always attended, and he always bought a table. Not attended, but bought a table. He was always the first one to buy a table. Look, as a celebrity athlete, any event in any charity will be lucky to have him as a guest, but instead, whenever you reached out to Bill, he would say, no thank you for the invite to be the honoree, but let me purchase a table and come and support the event. That's the kind of guy that Bill Walton was, and that's how he should be remembered. Of course, everyone knows about his Grateful Dead association and love of music. One of my other favorite memories of Bill is as a small payback one time to all his help with the charity and being such a nice guy, that went with him to a Jimmy Buffett concert once. We had a couple of really good front row seats and some that were further back. He took the ones, I gave him the ones up front, and it was so funny. It looked like there was a guy standing on his chair the way he was standing there. And I think he became a Buffett fan, and Jimmy appreciated him there after that too. Love of music, love of life. Obviously, medically, a 7-footer with his foot issues and back issues. But the bottom line is he never let that get in the way of him enjoying life and making you enjoy life. truly a genuine guy who should be up there in the ranks of great San Diegans with Junior Seau and Tony Gwynn, among others. Here's to Bill Walton, his family, Lori. Bill, we love you, and you've meant the world to so many different people, and we can't say enough about how you carried yourself in life and your optimism and how you inspired people throughout the way that you treated them and how you lived your life.